Hey everybody, welcome back to this month's O.C.D gaming news, and girl, there is a lot to talk about, so let's get to it. First things first, we have to give a special shout out to my beloved Patreons at the infected level. Big shout out to D Cells, Sven Jacobs, Daniel Kelly, Cody Nefrodris, and Taylor Wall. Thank you so much for your support on Patreon. I appreciate you all so very much. Now, back to the news. It's time for the Gamers Court. On the docket this month for the Gamers Court, we have a very serious crime that took place at GDC this past month. It was reported that multiple people were drugged at GDC. This is absolutely outrageous, and apparently not the first time that this has happened. This is completely unacceptable, illegal, and who's ever responsible for this needs to go to prison, bitch. Prison. Thank God everyone was okay afterwards. First of all, putting your body through something like that is horrific, and nobody is okay for having their agency ripped away from them without their permission. It's so egregious. This gets me so outraged whenever I hear something like this, especially happening at a convention with your colleagues in an industry you're supposed to feel safe. And unfortunately, many people were not. The people who had this happen to them were very lucky that they had people around them that were friends and who could be trusted and took care of them and made sure that they were safe. But they were very, very lucky that they had. That is not okay. That burns my ass so bad. What an incredible betrayal of trust. What an incredible and evil thing to do. That's evil. That is evil, bitch. That is an evil thing to do to someone, to take their agency away. Horrible. Prison, honey. Prison, bitch. Having your agency taken away, your choice taken away, is horrifying and illegal. Now, your mama D is going to give you some good advice. In case you don't know, I'm going to tell you, being a woman or anyone, this can happen to anyone. Listen up. I'm going to tell you some good advice. Never, ever, 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 never, never take your eyes off your drink, bitch. Never. Your eyes stay on that drink in your hand. Cover your drink at all times. Never leave somewhere with someone without telling the people you are with where you are going, period. Check in with your friends to make sure that you are where you're supposed to be and that you are safe and that you got home safe. I have been doing this for years with my friends. My friends have done it with me. Text me when you get home. Call me when you get home. Make sure you're all right. Girl, are you okay? Be careful out there, bitch. The terror is real. My ruling on this case: prison, bitch. Up the river, the big house, you go. Whoever did this, I hope they find them. I know they're working on trying to find who did it, and I hope they catch them. Prison, honey. Next case. Some sad news in the gaming community this month that had happened. One of our beloved actors of stage, screen, and video games, Lance Reddick, has passed away very suddenly. In March, we learned that he passed away very suddenly. Such a shame. He's such a talented actor. Now, I primarily know him, and you probably know him from the channel, as Silence, Horizon Forbidden West, Horizon Zero Dawn. He was the shadiest, most intelligent character there ever was, and I live for him. The selfish genius that helps Aloy, reluctantly helps Aloy on her journey. And we kind of root for him, even though he's kind of evil. We kind of root for him, but that means he's an excellent actor that we really believed how rotten he was, but he was everything. So such a talented actor. So sad to see that he had passed. Condolences to his family and his movie and video game family as well. So sad. So you're saying there's a chance? Now, you don't have to tell me twice. It's probably going to be the worst kept secret in video game news that there has already been a decision made if The Last of Us will be coming out with a part 3. Neil Druckmann says the decision has already been made, and girl, they said that they can't tell us whether they will or they won't make a part 3, but let's be real here. We know there ain't no way in hell that they are not making a part 3. Not only would it follow the hero's journey for Ellie to go from, we would see her journey from beginning to her downfall in part 2, and how hate had drug her down into the dark depths of hell and despair. We have to see her reinvent herself, rise up from the ashes like the phoenix that we know she is in part 3. That's my, first of all, Naughty Dog did not tell me this. Naughty Dog ain't telling me shit. But if you really don't have to be a genius to figure this out, that especially with all the success of the Last of Us television show, the HBO series, and that they have already announced that they are going to be making season 2. So we already knew that they are going to probably, allegedly, supposedly give us a part 3. They'd be crazy if they didn't. I don't want to see it for at least 10 years. Honestly, let us miss it. I don't want to have any Last of Us fatigue. I want us to really have the full reveal moment. When they give us part 3, I want us to not be expecting it. I know they are working on probably in the summer, no exact dates. They've been alluding to it, that's coming out soon, the multiplayer for The Last of Us, which they have been promising for a while. And they are working on a new IP, Untitled. We have no clue what it is. And if I was them, I wouldn't drop that reveal trailer unless I had like a 1-year window that I knew it was definitely coming out, because these fans can be treacherous. Especially with all the leaks and everything else. We're probably not going to see it for another year. I would say in next year, in 2024, maybe the beginning of 2024, we will know what the name of the new Last of Us, the new Naughty Dog game is going to be. What do you think it's going to be? I know there was some thoughts that it might have been some fantasy game, that they had left maybe some clues in the remake of the PS5 version of The Last of Us, some pictures, some concept art. No one knows. But I would love to see something new from them, and I can't wait to see what they're working on. Speaking of The Last of Us, now that the HBO series is over, it ended last month, and we were all busy reeling about what we're going to do with our Sundays now that the show is over. Neil Druckmann said, don't worry, season 2 is coming. And he teased a picture of the concept art of the teaser that they left for part 2 before we knew there was an Abby, of Abby's arm with the hammer and the muscles. We didn't know it was Abby, but even in the scar in her arm, it looked like the letter A. That was a clue. So we all thought maybe it was Anna's backstory, but it was really Abby. They were foreshadowing Abby's character in part 2. So that is what he teased when he was talking about season 2 of The Last of Us. Now, I think they would be absolutely freaking crazy to rush the part 2 storyline onto us on season 2 for the HBO series. I would say save that for season 3. They have so much story to tell. There is so much adventures that Joel and Ellie could be going on. So many infected they need to fight in season 2. We need to see more infected. We need to see that visceral fear of the enemies and the infected coming out into season 2. More stories for the characters. There's a wealth of storytelling before we got there. Plus, it's got to be like I feel like Ellie's got to be a lot older to be able to handle this, of what's going on. And I feel like we won't miss him as much as if we just rush right into it in his killing. Now, they haven't started filming yet. They will probably start filming the beginning of 2024. Takes about a full year of filming, then another 6 months of production. That was the timeline for the original series. So we'll probably get it in 2 years. So what do you think? Do you want to see? I do not. Well, first of all, I am still not over Joel dying in part 2. Spoiler alert. If you don't know, I don't know how you've kept this secret so long, but I do not want to see that right away. I feel like they would just be jumping the shark too fast, too soon. I feel like they did rush through a lot of the series. I wanted to see more story, more infected. But I did love it. If you see my reaction videos, every week I did a reaction and mini review of each episode from the series, and I loved it. I absolutely love Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey as Joel and Ellie, but I want to see more. So don't rip Joel away from us too soon, please. Please. They have such great chemistry in the show. I want to see them continue that relationship and see how maybe take their lives with Tommy Sam. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. What do you think about the season 2 tease that he had left? The Unreal Engine is truly unreal. I cannot get over how insane the quality. Video games have come so far, and I am waiting very impatiently for Ninja Theory's Senua Saga, the part 2. I'm dying for that game to come out. I need a release date. I think it was like in 2018 when we got the first reveal, so it's been a minute. And we haven't seen any new gameplay from it in a while. It's been like over a year, I think we've even seen like that. They gave us that gameplay, like 10 minutes of gameplay, I think it was. But it's been a long time since we've seen anything. But Ninja Theory did release a short clip, Melina Juergens, the actress who plays Senua, going from real life to Senua to real life. And it was so stunning. Like, it looks so incredible. I can't wait to play this game. I can't wait to play it. I got my Xbox ready to play it. So what do you think of the leaps and bounds of the technology has come so far? It is truly unreal. Now, I'm going to put on my conspiracy hat, my video game conspiracy hat right now. Boop. I'm going to put it on, and I'm going to tell you a little story. Now, I know you know that I'm a huge fan of Double Fine. Exhibit A, B, C, all the way to motherfucking Z, here in this house. So any news or anytime they release something, I am on it, right? So it seems that our beloved Double Fine was out and about in the town in San Francisco, in Chinatown. Now, if you've seen the documentary of Broken Age, you know that their process for naming their working titles for their video games, their code names for the video games that they're working on, what they do is they go on a little bar crawl through San Francisco and Chinatown to all the different bars, and that's where they get their code names for the game. So no one knows what the name of the game is. Everything's kept under wraps. Like for Broken Age, it was Reds. That was the name of the bar. You could see it in the documentary. It seems like the Double Fine fam was out painting the town red. That's what Mr. Tim Schafer said. Anyway, Mr. Tim Schafer, Big T, Tim Schafer, was out painting the town red with some of his Double Fine fam. And you could see the name of a bar in the background. Just over their heads, was it a little tease to tell us this is the name, the new code name of the game they're working on? Probably not, but I'm stretching, pulling a muscle, grasping at straws, trying to imagine that the name of their code name for the next game. And it was the Lion's Den was the name of the bar. And I am all for it. My dream is to go there and visit all the little bars that they've gone to and do like a little walk down Double Fine memory lane for all the games that they had codenamed there, especially Brutal Legend. So that would be like really fun to do if I ever got back out to San Fran. I would definitely do that and check it out. My theory, my gaming conspiracy theory is that the Lion's Den is the name of the new code name for the game, their new unannounced project. Maybe supposedly, allegedly, this is not confirmed. Double Fine is not telling me shit. If my theory turns out to be true, this will be Exhibit A. And I wasn't the only one who thought this. Someone else in the comments had said, is this the code name for your next game? So we're on to you. I doubt it really is. As soon as I saw that was the first thing I thought of. All right, I'm taking my gaming conspiracy hat off now. We can return to regular business. First, it was PlayStation dropped out at E3, Microsoft, Nintendo. Ubisoft was allegedly, supposedly supposed to be there, and they were, and they backed out last minute, and E3 has been canceled to house, bitch. No more E3 for this year. Will it ever come back? Probably not. It was announced on March 30th that they have officially canceled E3, and I don't think we're going to see another E3 again. What do you think? Now, to add insult to injury, right after they had announced that they were canceling E3, Jeff Keighley posted, don't forget Summer Game Fest coming this year. Oh my God, at the same time that E3 is being held, around the same time, the body wasn't even cold yet, and he jumped right on the bandwagon saying, don't forget about Summerfest. That was some shady shit, but like, he knew it was coming. He literally, that's why he dropped out of E3 after so many years saying, it needs to grow, it needs to change with the times, and they were not hopping on board. And he said, I am starting my own thing. Who else wants to join me? And now he is running his own thing. And I love Summer Game Fest. So like, just give me the games. Give me the games I want to see. You got to admire that level of pettiness. That was some petty ass shit. That was some petty ass shade. That was so shady and so petty, but I kind of live. I do wish that they would come back with in-person conventions. Love to meet the people that go to the gaming conventions, to meet the game devs and the people who make the games. It's just so much fun. I enjoyed going to those the PlayStation experiences. I went to 3 of them, and it was one, and like, I loved them all, and it was just so much fun and just great to be around the people who go and who love games as much as you do. I'm really looking forward to maybe going to a convention again someday, hopefully soon. Now, we all know Shuhei Yoshida, big wig at PlayStation. He is a figure in the gaming industry that is so beloved. Everyone loves Shu. He has been awarded the BAFTA Fellowship Award. He is a longtime PlayStation and indie game lover, and he has been recognized for his talents and his gifts and his time and his dedication to the industry by receiving the BAFTA Fellowship. So congratulations to Shuhei. It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Really, a most unproblematic person in the gaming industry, probably. So it seems like the Resident Evil 4 remake really did come back to slay, bitch. Everyone has been giving it perfect tens across the board for Resident Evil 4. Everyone was loving it so much that even I, Resident Evil scaredy cat, in-house scaredy cat, I am terrified of Resident Evil games. I have never played Resident Evil 4. I haven't played. The only ones I have played was Resident Evil 7 Biohazard and Resident Evil 8 The Village and Miss Lady D. I barely survived playing those two games. But since everyone like going crazy, like, please, you gotta play it, you're gonna love it, it's such a great game. I have started to play it, and I'm playing it now on the channel, and I hate to admit it, I kind of love it. Not that I hate to admit it, but like, I'm scared to death, but it's really good, guys. I'm really loving it. I'm still scared to death. I'm still terrified of the house. The terror is so real. I'm gonna have a heart attack actually playing that game. It's so good. I'm really falling in love with it. I kind of love it. I have a love-hate relationship with it. We have a very complicated relationship, me and Resident Evil 4. But it's so much fun. I'm really liking it a lot. So thank you to everyone who is leaving me hints, tricks, and tips what to do in the game, because sometimes I get so scared and overwhelmed. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to survive. I'm just trying to live through that game. Congratulations to Resident Evil 4 and all the success it is having. I am loving it. I'm glad that I am experiencing it, even if it's for the first time 100 years later. Better late than never, bitch. God of War is getting a new game plus, and it looks incredible. I loved God of War Ragnarok so much, and I just finished finally playing it 12 years later. No wonder that it won all the awards, all the crowns, all the trophies, and these are all the things that come with the new game plus, like new armors, new shield, arenas expanded. Like, it looks incredible. The man who brought us Doom, Sean Romero, is working on a new game. It's a new IP, first-person shooter, and they are working with a major publisher. And they're looking for a new AI programmer. I'm very excited to see what Mr. Romero has in store for us. Now, it seems the voice actor who plays Venom in Spider-Man 2 is very excited about the Spider-Man game coming out. The yet-to-be-announced release date of the game. The game has been announced, I think, last year. We haven't heard anything in forever about Spider-Man 2. I'm so excited. First of all, I love the last two Spider-Man games, the Miles Morales, and the last one on PS4 was so good. I loved it so much. So I can't wait for this game to come out. But apparently, allegedly, he had let it slip. He had let it slide that September is the time. Fall is the time for Spider-Man. So I guess he did not read that section of the NDA agreement to keep his mouth shut. We haven't heard anything from Insomniac yet, but I appreciate his excitement over the game, and I can't wait to play it. I know we usually have plenty of positive things to say about The Last of Us and Naughty Dog, but it seems that the PC release of The Last of Us has been a bit of a bumpy ride. The release has not gone as smoothly as anyone would have liked. Girl, they are going through the gigs with that PC release. There's been so many issues. Frame rate drops. The Joel looking like God knows what. Joel looking like he's gone through the gigs. Ellie looking like she's gone through the gigs. It is a bit of a mess. There was a lot of issues on the day of release and people were not happy. I was very happy to see the PC players get a chance to play it. I'm just really sorry they had to go through the gigs and that it was not the best experience for them. I know they are working on it. They're working on trying to get all the bugs fixed. And I hope they're able to straighten it out soon. But not usually the news we hear from talking about Naughty Dog, and especially not talking about The Last of Us. Now, Could PlayStation be working on a handheld cloud gaming system, allegedly, supposedly in the works? I'm not mad at that. I wouldn't mind that. I know they have the backbone. I know you can put your phone in there and like have the controller, which looks really cool, which I'm very interested in that. But you do have to have a PS5 for it to work. I would like to see something standalone. Would be nice, and you could just like log into your account so you could get your trophies and your achievements or whatever. That would be really cool. This is all alleged. This is not confirmed, but the word on the streets is that they're working on it. What do you think? Would you be interested? Let me know. We have had another successful video game adaptation. In the movies, I know we had Uncharted, was a bit of a good time, not a tour de force. It was no Laurence Olivier acting, but it was a good time and it was fun. The Super Mario Brothers movie was released and it was so successful. I saw it the day it came out. That afternoon I went to the movies so I wouldn't see any like spoilers because first of all, I love me some Jack Black and he was Bowser and he stole the show. That's all I'm going to say. The movie was cute. I lived for it. It was very cute. All the references, very adorable. I liked it so much. But Jack Black stole the show as Bowser. Peaches, 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 peaches. Peaches, peaches, peaches. I can't. Peaches, girl. So him and Peaches, the unrequited love of Bowser and Miss Peaches, Princess Peach. But it was everything, and it did stunningly well at the box office. They made lots of money. I'm sure there will be lots more Super Mario Brothers movies coming out. I highly recommend you go see it. It was a good time. Cute, very cute. Halo Infinite head of creative Joseph Staten has left Microsoft. This is huge. He has been a part of Halo and Microsoft for many years, and he has something else in the works, obviously, but we don't know what that is yet. Big news, big guy leaving Microsoft and Halo. Can't wait to see what he's going to do next. So another horrific harassment story in the news this month, gaming news this month. Poor Lily Gao, who plays Ada Wong in Resident Evil 4 Remake. She is the voice actress, and she has been getting an insane amount of harassment and hate for her portrayal as Ada Wong. And let me tell you something. I was devastated for her when I heard this. Like I said, I still haven't gotten up to her in the game. But anyone who receives any kind of harassment and hate is not okay with me. And it's so upsetting to see. I feel like especially women of color get it the worst. Women of color get it the worst. Women of color get it the worst, period. And it was so bad that she had to like delete all of her Instagram accounts because she was getting so much hate. The harassment was ridiculous. So now if you go look on her Instagram page, she only has 2 posts making a statement about how she feels that Asian women are treated and how much hate she got for it. It's awful. Like, I know none of my people here do this because my community here is an amazing community, and I am so proud of the community here that is here on this channel. But there are some bad actors out there, bad agents out there who are just like, there are some bad people out there in the gaming community who just want to tear shit down. And my heart really goes out to her. Like, the harassment is egregious. It's horrible. Like, don't do it. Like, why do you do it? Like, I don't even have that kind of time. Like, I don't have that kind of time in my life to even think about. Like, even if I was angry about something, I don't engage in that kind of stuff. Like, even if I hated something or someone's performance, like, I cannot like something, that's okay. But harassing the person, having like their whole lives shredded for everyone to see, and just, it's horrible. It's like, my heart goes out to her so much. We really need to support this queen and give her the love and respect that she deserves. Like, I hope she bounces back from this, and I hope something positive will come out of this, and I hope some people learn to never do this again, because that's just so harmful and so hateful. Oh, please don't. Breaks my heart. Literally breaks my heart. So we wish her nothing but the best, and we hope something positive comes out of this, and I hope it never happens to her or anybody else ever again. Now, it looks like production is in full swing at Kojima Productions for Death Stranding 2. DS2, also known as aka DS2. We had a full crew on the mocap stage the other day. We had Mr. Norman Reedus, we had Elle Fanning, we had Troy Baker, we had them all in the, it looked like they were all like in their trailers or getting ready to go on set. And then we had them in the mocap suits. We saw Elle Fanning getting her birthday cake from Kojima Productions, wishing her a happy birthday with the little Death Stranding. I forget what they're called. Oh my god, I don't even remember those little insects that they eat. I forget what they're called. But just so adorable. Need to get ready because Death Stranding 2 is coming. They are filming in full production now. It looks like they are on set on the mocap stage, and I can't wait. I love that game so very much, and I can't wait to see where they're going to take it for DS2. I hope it's not too long of a wait. He is pretty good with his release dates. Once he announces it, they get that release date done. Once we get a release date, I know it can officially start the countdown. I know it's going to be iconic. It's going to be batshit crazy, but it's going to be iconic. So here are this month's release dates for the video games coming out. I know Horizon Forbidden West is coming out with Burning Shoals. On the 19th, I will be playing that. I can't wait. I'll be playing that and Resident Evil 4. I mean, it is a DLC, so it's not going to be too long, so I'll try and mix in some more Resident Evil 4. I'm definitely going to finish Resident Evil 4. I don't think it's that long either, so I'm going to try my best to get as much up as possible. We're going to be seeing both of those on the channel. What are you excited to play? What's coming out that's on your list of must play coming up? I know Zelda, like we just got the trailer today. I'm recording this on the 13th. There's so many good things coming out on the horizon. What are you looking forward to playing? Let me know in the comments. Here's the artwork. I put out the request for artwork. I did not get any artwork. If you have any video game artwork or video game VP shots for the games that you're playing, please send them my way. I love to showcase your beautiful shots and your artwork. And now it's time for the yes bitch and the mess. Now my yes for the month is without a doubt that little shred of hope, that little teeny tiny glimmer of light that I saw at the end of the tunnel, waiting for a new Double Fine game to come out. That they may be supposedly allegedly working on something in the Lion's Den that Tim Shaver posted last month. So excited. I know that Lee Petty has been working on a game, an unannounced game. He was like, that's no secret, like that's been known, that he's been working on some game since Psychonauts. He stopped working on it for about a year and a half when they were trying to get Psychonauts out, but he's been working on that for a while. So I am so excited to see what that is going to be. So he is working on something, and I know that Double Fine is working on something else. And according to the man himself, the legend himself, he says that this is going to be like a new game, new IP. He's done with the remakes and the sequels for now, so I'll probably never ever see another Brutal Legend 2, but I will never give up hope. Whatever it is, I'm on board. I'm ready to play it. I love the worlds that they create, and I'm all in. So hopefully maybe at Summer Games Fest we will hear something on anything they're working on, maybe get a release date so I can start the countdown. I live for Double Fine games, and I can't wait to see what they're working on next. What is your yes for the month? Let me know in the comments. Now, my mess for the month is this harassment of Lily Gao. I'm so upset about that whole situation and the whole situation at GDC. Like, I don't know what some of y'all are doing out there, but this is not it, bitch. It is not it. It breaks my heart to see stuff like that. It breaks my heart to see people treating other people like that. It breaks my heart to see people going through the gigs and having to suffer for it. It is not cute, and I do not approve of any kind of harassment. I don't believe in that. There is constructive criticism. Like, if you don't like how she put, like I said, I'm sure she did a wonderful, beautiful job. I have not gotten up to her part yet. She did save the day for me in one of the episodes I did already. But you know what? She could be the best. She could be the worst. I don't know. But you can say that. Constructive criticism. Say it in a nice way. That's all. I don't get it. I don't get all the hate. I don't get where it comes from. I know this world is a mess. We don't need any more negativity. Please be careful out there, everybody. Be careful out there and be safe. I'm sending all my positivity your way, Miss Lily Gao. Such a shame that had to happen to her. Really, it's very, very upsetting to me. It's very upsetting to me, and I hope that she's all right. And that's my mess for the month. What was your yes for the month? What was your mess for the month? Let me know in the comments. And that's it for this month's O.C.D gaming news for April 2023. Let me know in the comments what you're excited for coming up, what to play. Let me know. And thanks so much for being here. Guys, I appreciate you being here so much. I appreciate so much all of the love and support you guys show my channel, show my videos, subscribing to my channel, liking my videos, liking my tweets, sharing my tweets and my videos. I see it all, and I appreciate you guys so very much. Any kind of love and support, just watching, it means the world to me. Sharing my videos. Oh my god, my dog's having a bad dream. Oh my god, so cute. Anyway, if you are able to, you can always support me on Patreon. We have a lot of fun over there. We get an extra video every week at the Firefly and the Infected levels. I appreciate any and all love and support you send. Thanks for just being here. I appreciate you all so very much. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll be back with more.